Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Am I the Asshole? If you're a fan of hearing Reddit stories, it would really support the channel if you could like or subscribe. Now let's get started with our first story. Am I the asshole for telling my cousin that she can't invite her friends over for Thanksgiving? I have a medium-sized family nearby, a few different aunts and uncles, cousins, etc. Most years in the past, one of my older cousins hosted Thanksgiving. She is kind of centrally located. This year, she is having a major bathroom remodel, and her place isn't really an option. She normally is very welcoming to family and her coworkers and her friends. When I've asked if I could invite random friends over, she said she didn't feel comfortable with people over that weren't part of her life. I didn't push back. This year I'm hosting at my mom's. My mom is okay with me taking over this year. My cousin called and asked what time she should be over and said a few of her friends and coworkers wanted to know what to bring. I told her sorry, but that they weren't in the guest list. She seemed annoyed and asked why not. I told her when she hosts, she is very unwelcoming to people I would have liked to invite. She argued that it's different because I know them now through her. I just said, look, those are your friends. I don't make plans to see them. I only see them at your place. She did. I was being an asshole, but it sounded more like the B word. Am I the asshole? Not the asshole. Hosts make the guest list. Honestly, it sounds like she considers this her holiday, and you're hosting an extension of her hosting. That would explain why she told her regular guests to show up to your event. That is not your fault, and she should never have invited them without your permission. Maybe she shouldn't plan a major home project during the holidays if she considers it her holiday. My friends are asking what they can bring. A turkey, a ham, stuffing, mashed potatoes, scalloped potatoes, 2 vegetable sides, 2 salads, appetizers, wine and dessert, along with cutlery, dishes, glassware, linen, tables and chairs for 20 adults, plus whoever you're including. Because if you're bringing friends and coworkers, it's your event. A porta potty, because you're going to have it at your house. Not the asshole. If you host, I suppose you're the one preparing the main meal. So you have the most expenses, and you have to clean after everyone. You host, you make the guest list. If cousin wanted to invite one person, why not but coworkers and friends? How many people does she want to bring? Maybe it's a little petty to react that way, and you should have an open conversation with cousin about being authorized to invite a friend to her gatherings, and let her invite a friend. But considering that she can invite as much people she wants to, someone else, place, it's weird to me. Not the asshole, it's simple. She hosts, she controls the invite list. You host, you control the invite list. Guests do not get to unilaterally invite other guests. She's acting extremely entitled. Am I the asshole? Gave my kid my wife's restaurant leftovers. A lighter am I the asshole? My wife, kid and I went out to eat the other day to a Mongolian restaurant that is rather far away, not easy to get another order. Each of us had distinctly different stir-fry meals. We each got to-go boxes, and my wife asked that we label whose is whose. I told her we didn't need to do that because I could tell the difference because mine had banana peppers. My kid had 2 different types of noodles, and my wife's had neither multiple types of noodles nor banana peppers. The following day, my wife was away, and the kid and I ate our leftovers, leaving alone what I thought were my wife's. The next day, my wife notices that her stir-fry is gone. Apparently, her leftovers also had the 2 types of noodles that we originally only discussed my kid had. When my kid and I ate our leftovers, I pulled out the first 2 to-go boxes, saw one had banana peppers and the other had 2 types of noodles, and figured those were ours. My wife is bummed because she was really looking forward to the leftovers and jokingly upset at me now. She tells me I was wrong for saying we didn't need to label the leftovers. She said I should have opened all 3 to-go boxes before eating any leftovers. So Reddit, am I the asshole for not opening up all 3 to-go boxes before the kid and I ate our respective food? I'll leave it to the subreddit community to pass judgment, or not, on my sin. You're the asshole. She asked you to do something small to ensure she could have her own leftovers. You refused to do that, bypassed her concerns, and then you served her leftovers to the kid, because her concerns turned out to be 100% valid. If you're going to refuse to do something simple, like label leftovers, you need to take more care before eating them to ensure you get the right ones. You could have avoided this situation by listening to your wife. But no, you could have avoided this situation by taking more care and checking all the boxes. But no, again. Now your wife is bummed, and guess whose fault it is? Next time, just listen to her and label them. Clearly, your wife is right, and you cannot actually tell the difference. He didn't even have to label all of them, just hers. How much you want to bet she asked him to label hers because something like this has happened before? OP, I don't care how far away this restaurant is, you need to go get her another order to make it up to her. It probably hurt her feelings much more than she's letting on. Yep, you're the asshole for 1. Not only not doing what she wanted, but saying it wasn't necessary, and therefore making it look like she would be rude to you if she labeled it herself. 2. Not checking properly when you said you would. 3. Acting as if your wife is being unreasonable for being upset when your lack of care hurt her. 4. Not caring about your wife enough to try to make up for your mistakes by replacing what you ruined for her, which most competent partners would have immediately rectified. And asking Reddit if he was in the wrong, like he trusts the opinion of strangers more than his wife. Op is the A for sure. I would literally vow eternal vengeance if someone at leftovers I was looking forward to. Of course, you're the asshole. You mansplained how you wouldn't fail at something so trivial, then you failed at something trivial. Next time, open your ears and not your mouth when your wife is trying to tell you something. Well, that's another episode of Am I the Asshole in the books. I really appreciate all of you who made it this far into the video. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, it would really help the channel out a lot if you gave the video a thumbs up, subscribe, or leave a comment down below. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.